Blaze of Glory for Papa Mage. Everyone knows that the Black Lotus is the most valuable card ever, but wasn't always that way. Papa Mage will take us back in time into when that wasn't the case. And we are starting right now. Welcome, Young Mage. I'm the Rhino. Young Mage is devoted to reaching and teaching young mages of all ages. Subscribe now to show your support. And don't forget to tap that bell down below to get notifications of all the cool stuff coming soon. At the end of this video, we will pick the winner of this month's surprise giveaway.
Hey, Papa Mage here. Now let's wind back time to 1993, 1994 time frame. Back when Magic was still very new, and we didn't have a lot of rules. We didn't have really judges or anything like that. We just had what was on the cards and some vague notion of how to play, pretty much. Now, I had started out with 2 beta booster decks. And in those beta booster decks, you got a bunch of cards, you got some lands and stuff like that. But you had several uncommons or one uncommon. But basically the uncommons were the same thing as our rares that we have today. Now, everybody knows that the Black Lotus now is the most valuable card. And it was pretty valuable back then too. It was going for about $15, $20, and that was quite a bit. But when a store owner offered me $140 in store credit for this one card, I jumped at the chance. So let's take a look at that card. It is Blaze of Glory. It is 1 white, it's an instant, and it states, target defending creature can and must block all attacking creatures it can legally block. Not too difficult there. For example, a normal non-flying target defender can and must block all normal non-flying attackers at once, but it cannot block any flying attackers. Okay, a lot of explanation on a card. But this is where the real trick was. Controller of target defender may distribute damage among attackers as desired. Play before defense is chosen. So is that second to the last sentence there. Controller of target defender may distribute damage among attackers as desired. Now, a lot of people use this to their advantage, and they would take that to mean, well, I can assign however much damage I want to each one. And so if it was a 3-3 and you had 5 2-2s, I'm going to apply 3 damage to each one of them because that's what I desire. Well, that's the whole thing. That was the whole thing about this. It was so confusing as to what this card really allowed you to do. And that's why people wanted it. And it may have been just in my area that people really wanted this card because of the strange wording. But, something I want to show you here is that there was 4 versions of this card, okay? There's the alpha version, which is exactly the same. The beta version, exactly the same. The unlimited version, exactly the same. And then they came out with the Masters Edition 4 version. And let's take a look at the text there. Target creature can block any number of creatures this turn. It must block each attacking creature this turn if able. Okay, they completely took out that whole thing about applying damage as desired, and that made the card work. I mean, it doesn't seem broken anymore. So what happens if somebody plays that now? They have one of those old beta editions or alpha edition cards and they play it. Do you use the text that's on there, or do you use the updated text? Well, based off the rules, you use the updated text. So, all of them now basically say target creature can block any number of creatures this turn. It must block each attacking creature this turn if able. So it's fixed it a lot. And there are other cards out there. I know there are. I don't know what they are off the top of my head. That the text did change, and they have fixed the text. It is possible that some of these cards that we have now, they might fix the text. Maybe there's a, they might end up unbanning Smuggler's Copter and print a new version that has an updated text to it. That's possible. There's all those different possibilities, and then this older version would basically gain that new changed text, even though it states something a little bit different on it. So that's one of the really cool things about Magic, that things can be corrected along the way. And if you can profit, like I did from this Blaze of Glory that I had, $140 back then. I think that buying a booster box was somewhere around $40 kind of wholesale cost. That just seems to be about right. I don't know if that's right or not, but getting that and basically playing for over a year just off of the value of cards, that was pretty fun. And I've got other stories about the old days of Magic, but I hope you enjoyed this story. I hope you got something out of it. And Rhino's got more to talk to you about, so I'll pass it back to him.
Comment below and tell me what you think. Do you like these stories of the old days with Papa Mage? Now for the winner of this month's surprise giveaway. Here's the clue that came up. So we will look at all of the comments for that video and run our randomizer. As long as the commenter did what they were supposed to do, they will win. What we're giving away is a Smuggler's Copter. Yeah, it is banned, and it does cost a lot of money, but who knows, it might get unbanned and it'll shoot through the roof again. And our winner is, and we have 22 commenters and only one will win. Is Angeli Black. I'm not a very good teacher, at least not Magic. That was her comment. You will email her and get an address. Congratulations. Make sure you click like on each of my videos. It helps out a lot. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And there are a few things here and here that may interest you. I have more videos coming out soon. And until then, Rhino out.